All people of the world had the opportunity and have the opportunity to be saved. Not by works, not by trying to be good in their own strength, but by faith in Jesus Christ. I am sure that the vast majority of you who are sitting here, and especially those among you who may not know Christ, I'm quite sure you think of yourself as good. You think of yourself certainly better than you ought to think of yourself. You think of yourself as good. Can I offer a challenge to you? Try to be good first. Just try. Try to obey the law, because the Bible says that it's through the law that we have the knowledge of sin. Just try and see if you can keep it. Pick a couple of commandments and see if you can hold on to those. I don't think of murder as murder. Think of it as hating your brother or hating somebody without a cause. Try not lying for a day. Make it a charge for yourself and attempt not to lie for one day. Make it a conscious effort. I'm not saying this in a belligerent way, beloved, please. I'm saying this in a very earnest way, that you would give consideration, because it puts a check on your self-esteem with regards to thinking yourself better than you actually are. Generally speaking, most people who think of themselves as good have never actually tried to be good. So whatever the hang-up is that you currently have, whatever the addiction might be, whatever the tendency that you already know within yourself that you have, try and avoid subjecting yourself to that and see how easy it is to be good. Try to do good according to God's 10 commandments. Try it just for a day. Just for a day. I lay the challenge at your feet. If you are courageous, give it a shot. And don't allow those little excuses to come into your mind. Things like, I'll try again tomorrow. Or lower the bar and try and rationalize your sin in any way. It wasn't really a lie. It was, it's just a white lie, So just white. Maybe a little dirty grey, Maybe not quite white. All right, maybe it was black. Maybe it was a full-on lie. Could be a full-on lie, yeah. I heard Collins one today. He talked about the fish, the trout that he caught. It really is true, and I mean this in all sincerity, it really is true, that it is actually philosophically understood that when we try to actually be good, we start to see our own shortcomings. But you see, when we just live our lives as if nothing matters, as if our goodness or badness is irrelevant, then we constantly think ourselves as good, and we compare ourselves horizontally. The comparison here is a vertical one. Romans 3:20 says, "Therefore by the deeds of the law there shall no flesh be justified in his sight, for by the law is the knowledge of sin." You see, as you try and obey the 10 commandments, you discover yourself to be indeed sinful. If you're trying to measure goodness by God's standard rather than your own, you will see yourself as sinful, because by the law is a knowledge of sin.